Thank you very much. It was an honor to be received this evening by President Muhammad Buhari, and the purpose of this visit is to pay my respect and also to brief Mr. President on the efforts that we have been making within the organization and between ourselves in OPEC and the non-OPEC partners, about 10 of them. You are aware that we have gone through the worst year in the history of OPEC. In the 6th-year history of this organization, we had not witnessed such an oil cycle that we witnessed last year. Therefore, it's incumbent on me to come at this time to brief him on all the efforts that we have made, what we have achieved so far, and our projections going forward. And I will repeat what I had said severally, and that the worst is over for the oil market. We are now on the path of recovery, and thank God you can see the effects in all the benchmarks around the world. Mr. President, you know, he is an OPEC veteran himself. He's the only president to date that had served as Minister of Petroleum and head of delegation to OPEC. So he keeps very close touch and follow very closely the market and the activities of OPEC. And he listened as usual very, very attentively to my report and asked very important questions, and I had benefited from his fountain of wisdom, which I always do when I met him. I haven't been here in the last 3 years, partly also because of the COVID restrictions, and therefore it was a very important, very useful meeting we had with him, and he had given me the marching orders to continue to do what we are doing. He's very pleased with what we have achieved so far, how we navigated through this historic turmoil, and has given us his advice on how we should sustain it going forward. I thank you very much for this important question. I also told him, without even asking me, President Muhammad Buhari has become an enigma of some sort in the international community, and especially in OPEC. He is held in the highest of esteem. He is highly respected, adored, especially in the oil world. The oil men and women consider him as one of them, having served as Minister of Petroleum and now as President of his great country, Nigeria. He has such an international gravitas that you would wish any president of Nigeria should have. His words are taken extremely seriously, his advice, his guidance, most of the time behind scenes. I call him from time to time when we run into extreme difficulties, when we are unable to reach consensus. Nigeria had always been a consensus builder within OPEC. He had played that role with distinction when he was minister, and his advice, his guidance, and several times he intervened with fellow heads of states and presidents around the world and announced, and we saw the results. So on behalf of OPEC, I want to use this opportunity to once again thank Mr. President and his able Minister Timothy Silva. Together, under his able leadership, we have a team, a very strong team, together with the national representative to the Economic Commission Board of OPEC, Melekiari, who is the GMD of NNPC, my very able successor at NNPC, and our governor, Professor Dapo Odulaja, also an OPEC veteran, So we are all grateful to continue to serve under the able and distinct leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari.